The one simple trick that forces people to respect you. Most people walk into a room and go completely unnoticed. Their presence is weak. Their energy is forgettable. They blend into the background like shadows in the noise, barely registering in the minds of those around them. They widely speak, but their words carry no weight. They whack, but their actions leave no mark. They exist, but they do not command. And then there are the others. Those who step in and suddenly the entire room shifts. Conversations pause, eyes turn. Even those who don't know them can feel around them. It's not because they're loud. It's not because they try to impress. It's something else. An unspoken force, a magnetic presence that demands attention. Respect is given before a single word is spoken. So what's the difference? The hidden truth about respect. Here's the harsh reality. Society respects strength, not weakness. No one respects the weak. They might feel sorry for them, they might tolerate them, but they will never, ever respect them. Whether you realize it or not, every interaction in life operates on an invisible scale. Dominance and submission, leadership and followership. Most people don't even see it happening, but they are constantly being sized up, judged, categorized. It happens in business meetings, currently. It happens in social settings. It happens in relationships. And it happens within seconds. You might think that people judge you based on what you say, but the truth is they judge on how you say it. Or if you talk too fast, you've lost. But if you hesitate, you've lost. But if you try too hard to impress, you've lost. People subconsciously label you as someone beneath them, and once that label is placed, it's nearly impossible to shake. This is why some people command respect the moment they enter a room, while others struggle to even be noticed. It has nothing to do with luck, nothing to do with natural charisma. It's about perception. And perception is something you can control if you understand the right techniques. The secret, the power of the pause. What if I told you that a single change in your body language could shift the entire power dynamic in any room? One move that forces people to respect you without you saying a word? Here it is, the pause. It sounds simple, but it is the most powerful tool in your arsenal. Why the pause is so powerful. Weak men rush to fill silence. They talk too fast, afraid they'll be ignored. They babble, hoping for approval. They end their sentences on a high note, begging for validation. But men of power, they pause. They let silence work for them, right? They force others to wait, to anticipate, to respect. This isn't just about trick. It's a weapon, okay? A weapon that leaders, CEOs, and high-status men have mastered for centuries. Think of the most powerful men you've seen in history, business, or even movies. They don't rush, they don't fidget, they don't fill silence with unnecessary words. Instead, they create an aura of control and an atmosphere of power. When someone asks them a question, they don't answer. Immediately, they let the silence stretch. They hold the gaze. They feel the weight of expectation, and then they speak slowly, deliberately, with authority, and the world leans in. The science behind the pause. This isn't an illusion. This isn't a gimmick. It's human psychology at its finest. In nature, the most dominant creature is never the loudest. The lion doesn't roar before the hunt. It moves in silence, rational calculating, waiting for the perfect moment. The alpha in any pack doesn't need to announce its dominance. It's simply understood. True leaders don't chase attention. They command where it. Power moves slow. Power takes its own time. Now think about the most powerful people you know, whether in real life, in business, or in movies. They all have the same trait: calm, control, stillness. They never rush, they pause. They make people wait. And that attention, that anticipation, it gives them power. How to apply the power of the pause? Here's what I want you to do. The next time you're in a conversation, whether with a friend, a stranger, or even someone in power, pause. 1. When they ask you something, wait, just for 2 seconds. 2. Don't fidget. Don't look away. 3. Hold the silence. Let them feel it. 4. Then speak. Slowly, deliberately, with authority. And then watch their reaction. Watch how they shift in their seat. Watch how their eyes stay locked on you. Watch how their energy subtly adjusts to yours. The harsh reality. Most people will ignore this. Most people won't do this. They'll keep talking too fast. They'll keep seeking approval. They'll keep chasing attention. And they'll want to keep being overlooked. But those who master the pause, they rise above the noise. They command the room. They demand respect. The choice is yours. Power is not given. It is taken. It is earned. And those who understand the unspoken rules of dominance rise above the weak, above the forgotten, above those who fade into the background. It's in every word you say, in every move you make, in the energy you radiate. Because those who control themselves can control everything. So the next time you enter a room, ask yourself, are you a worse force, or are you fading into the noise? The pause is not just silence, it is strength. It is a one weapon. It is a signal that you are in control. Master it, and you master the world.